Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy with Star Trek Fleet Command. There are a little bit of more information coming in on the upcoming Territory Capture Season 1. We, quite sure, would love to know much more about this, but at least they said a little bit more about what's coming. I made a video on the Territory Capture Season 1 with the former information already, but now they brought up an FAQ on it, and I quickly want to go through it with you so that you at least know a little bit before next Tuesday. There will be the new battle pass, and all of this will start, and all of us that have territories at the moment will lose territory. So let's see what they are saying. There, first of all, was the question, are the locations and services for territories changing with the reset? And in the answers, there are always some interesting things. They say for Season 1, the services and locations of territory remain the same. But they also said they added a few new services to existing territories. With this being the first time territory is resetting like this, they didn't want to shake things up too much right out of the gate. But they already say they have additional ideas for future seasons and will be looking forward on any feedback we have on Season 1. So that means they have a lot of plans with this and will make it far more complicated. Overall, of course, we all know that the purpose is there will definitely be a lot of things you can buy. But this is a business, of course. We do this game for fun, but Scopely is not doing it for fun, they're doing it for business. So you have to expect that there are a lot of things to buy. If there are very interesting things, if they bring in a new ship, for example, I think Mugi, you said that you think they might bring in a new ship, but we have the sarcophagus, so couldn't imagine what else they would want to bring there. But if they do, I will have a look at it, and then I will have a look if I get it for you to make a video on it. But that depends on what's really happening there. But the next one is, are the rules for territory capture, the number of territories an alliance can own and take over times and so on, changing? And they say no. They will all be the same for Season 1. But they also say if people want this, they will change it later. I hope they don't. It's complicated enough the way it is now with all the defense times and takeover times and the 1-star territories taking 30 minutes, the 2-star 45 minutes, and the 3-star 60 minutes. That's quite a long time. Then the question I already answered in the last video is, how long does the season pass last for? And that's 3 months. And there will be events, milestones, and rewards. And over the 3 months, and just with the battle pass, there is, as I said in my last video, they call it premium access, and I said elite season pass, and you can do it with the same with the battle pass. So over the 3 months, whenever you buy the elite, you get all the rewards. The interesting part with the next question was that there is no overflow at this time. Maybe they change it later, but overflow, they skipped that on some other passes in the past, and it was quite annoying without overflow. Overflow is always interesting because also you get the broken rods for the treasury. And they will introduce G5 mining nodes to Tier 3 territories. And it's funny that they mentioned this question because people definitely will always ask about is stability. Yeah, you know, the lag. It's quite lagging all the time at the moment, the game. And they said that they worked on it, and that's why they did these 2-hour back-end maintenance recently for all service after another. Yeah, there were different announcements for different servers over the time. You might have seen this on Discord. And they said they improved that. I must say, since that, the game is really lagging. So I'm not so convinced, at least on my iPad, it's really bad. I'm not so convinced that it will be very smoothly, that people get kicked out of the game during takeover fights and stuff like this. So I'm not very optimistic on that part, I'm sorry. And then people talked about the Monavine BPs. I mentioned that in my last video already. In Tier 3 territories, you can get Monavine BPs in the future, so blueprints. And then other territory capture isogen nodes or particles being changed in any way for Season 1. And they say for Season 1 it will stay all the same. And they are also bringing in the chronometric particles I mentioned in the last video, which will be used in the new research extension for Territory Capture Season 1. So in the end, these FAQs didn't bring much new news compared to the last announcement. So from my point of view, there was nothing really new. But the interesting thing is that they announced with bringing out this FAQs, and that was the disclosure in the end that I mentioned on my thumbnail, is that from the publishing time of this video on next Tuesday, there will be the new Battle Pass and there will be the Territory Capture Season 1. They said they would come at the same time because next Tuesday they will do the maintenance. That Tuesday, that's October 3rd in 2023, for people seeing this video later, because it stays in my playlist, of course. That's a bank holiday here in Germany, and on my server we have a lot of German players. It's a reunification day in Germany, so they probably will have a lot of time because they don't have to work, and will get very interesting on Tuesday when everybody loses territory, and I'm looking forward to see all the chats and everything when the new stuff comes up. But nevertheless, on Tuesday evening, when a little bit of the new stuff came out, then I will make a video on the first things to discover there and give you an overview again what's going on, because some things are sometimes level related, like the Monavine that was level 40 plus. But for now, that's all we know. We will all be wiser on Tuesday. I hope it will not be a typical maintenance, because usually after maintenance there will be 1,000 bugs. They, as we say, iron out within a week, mostly. But if that thing is getting more unstable with the maintenance, and then so many takeover fights between dozens of alliances, that will not be so much fun. So everybody keep your fingers crossed that will work. It can at least be fun if it works. I'm not a friend of this, to be honest, because we want a territory again, but we will see how it works. And if you want to see another video right now about a general topic, the next video is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.